This week's poll, are nuts and seeds good sources of omega-3? The answer is, because they don't bury the lead ever, no. And if you want to know why, stick around, I'm going to tell you. The answer is actually quite short. You see, walnuts and almonds have a plant-based omega-3 called ALA. And humans really need to convert that ALA into EPA-DHA for us to be really usable, to get those omega-3s that work as the off switch for the inflammation process we talked about last week. It doesn't stop inflammation, it just helps us resolve it. So, as humans, we convert less than 5% of ALA that we would get from nuts into EPA-DHA. It's really inefficient, makes them not a good source. So what's the alternative? Well, for us, we need to eat the animal that eats those foods that have ALA. So salmon, for example, eats plankton and algae, which are high in ALA. That salmon is way more efficient at converting that ALA into EPA-DHA. So when we eat the salmon, we get high concentrations of EPA-DHA, which are the omega-3s that we need for the inflammation resolution process. There are other animals that do really well at that. I think, for example, a lot of the studies show rats are like 50 times more effective. Might actually be 500. We're not eating rats, but I think you get the point. They're very good at turning these plant-based omegas into something that's usable. We as humans have to eat those animals in order to get that already usable form, EPA-DHA. So don't go chomping on nuts hoping you're going to get a lot of omega-3s. Use them for other things. So what's the alternative? Well, for us, it's salmon and sardines or a plant-based algae oil that's converted into EPA-DHA already. So the question is can you be omega-3 deficient? Well, functionally deficient in American or Western diet is maybe likely. It's not unlikely. There are actually lab tests that you can take that will find the concentration of omega-3s inside your blood to determine whether or not you're functionally deficient. Now, you wouldn't be deficient because you'd probably run into some major health issues. It'd be quite obvious. But functional deficiency means we just don't have enough to resolve the processes in the body that we need, and we can have optimal or increased levels. What's the name of that test? That test is called the omega-3 index, and it's clinically validated. Well, there you go. And next week, we're going to talk about, here we go, are you ready? Is the omega-6, omega-3 balance really important? I'll give you a head start again so you can do some research.